Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? I hope you're having a wonderful morning and you had a great evening. Let's look at the market. Let's look at the market a little bit. We're pretty flat right now, not a lot to report. So NASDAQ is just slightly red. It feels like a hurry up and wait on NVIDIA. We'll get to a lot of that in just a minute when we officially get started in 6 minutes. I'm going to do an AV check and say hello to my friends and take a few chart requests, okay? Good morning, Shake and Bake. Hey, Ray, Greg, Wave, Dan. Hey, Tring Man Dan, haven't seen you in a while. Thank you, Night Truck. Hey, Adam, Sam, Jumbo Cat. Hey, Nugget. Hey, Paula, Hunter, love VPT, Hunter. Hey, Mila, Topher, Dollar Tree, Steven, Skyper. Good morning, good morning. I had a big day yesterday. Not at work, which work was great. I had a big day personally, so. I know that's so vague. You're like, what the heck? Why tell us if you're not going to tell us what it is? I'll tell you soon. Hey, Skyper. When I see Skyper, it reminds me of Kuiper. Does anybody remember Kuiper? Conceited, tic-tac-toe, dangerous. Okay, let me go back up and see if there are any chart requests. Hey, David. Hey, Success. Hey, Mike. Crypto is green. Ethereum is really green. We have some ETF news pending on Ethereum. I'm not very well versed on what that is, but I know there's an SEC filing. This seems to be approved, and it is, or the approval is imminent, I should say. Hey, Alexander. Hey, KCZ. Good afternoon. Player one. Big days are family days, ain't it? Ain't it, Nugget? Hey, IOC Doctor. Woohoo! Okay, y'all, I don't have any chart requests. I have 3.5 minutes until I start the show officially. So I guess we're just going to sit here and look at each other. And that's fine, too. Hey, Jill. You could hit the like button if this show helps you at all today, which hopefully I'll come through with some nuggets for Nugget. I jokingly call Lori Carlson Nugget because we had a nugget trade on a Fed day, and she crushed it, so now I call her Nugget. Lily is gapping up. It looks great. I swear to y'all, I look at hundreds of charts, and a lot of them I have memorized. This one I love. 78803, we're gapping up about $3.70 here. I don't know if they had news on this gap up. It's a small gap up. But this could help healthcare in general. Weekly inside bar. Yeah, I got coin on the watch list. If we disregard this upper wick, this could be an hourly cup and handle. I would keep Lily on back burner watch. If you want to get along, you could do gap rolls and say, hey, if we hold the high of yesterday, I will look for a long signal and put my stop below the high of yesterday. Low had earnings this morning. Here's a pro tip. If you really, really want your ticker covered, as soon as you get in the room early and put your ticker request up, because I can only do so many and I try to stay in order. So, pro tip. Lowe's is up 3% on earnings. Has a daily squeeze. Gapping above yesterday. As long as we hold yesterday's high as support, bulls look okay. They look good. There's not a lot to tell here. Let me see. I guess we could pull some fibs here. 238.21 is your next resistance as a fib, and that keeps the potential weekly bear flag alive. We need to get over that. All right. Sound was a great trade yesterday. Did anybody get sound trade? If you got sound trade, put an S in chat. I want to interact with y'all more, so I'm trying to ask more questions. Sound, we picked that yesterday because we had this high compression squeeze and we got a big pop on that. Had an 8.5% day. I have it on back burner watch today. Pretty much going sideways, not gapping up, which is fine. Plenty of room for an hourly high or low compared to yesterday's low. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a new mic. I got some positive feedback from it yesterday, but if you don't like it, let me know. I do not, it's hard for me to speak right into a mic on a boom, so now I have a headphone, so the mic is right in my face. Even though I'm a loudmouth, I tend to soften up here and there, and then the streaming software loses my voice, so I'm trying something different. Mila, Reed, you got S? Awesome. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, hi, good morning. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lurie. I'm part of Chart Guy's community, and we teach technical analysis. I've been a trader and technical analyst for the last 8.5 years. And if you want to give me a follow on X, that'd be lovely, at Chart Gal Lurie. As far as economic calendar today, I don't know what Yellen was yelling about at 4 a.m., but Godspeed. We have Fed Waller in 29. Well, let me update this and make sure. Yeah, Fed Waller in 29 minutes. Williams in 34. Lots of Fed speak, essentially. API estimates are after hours at 4:30 Eastern, and oil inventory tomorrow at 10:30. You're still in sound? All right. Hey, Jess, how's Coeur d'Alene? Coeur d'Alene came up in a conversation yesterday. Love that place. Is it cold? All right. So what I do here every morning is I go over indices, commodities, crypto, movers, and shakers of the day. I show you this table where I look at the variables and correlations that I closely monitor, and I try to come up with some type of instrument where I could communicate to you, hey, this is what I'm looking at. And basically, market environment dossier, let's just say, let's use an analogy of how I view this. This is like my evidence kit. If I had to go to court today and prove that this person killed this person, I have to gather up all the evidence, all the different things that contribute to, hey, this person did it or this person didn't do it. And this is all my evidence, kind of like a dossier. Some of it's relevant and pertinent some days, and other days it doesn't matter at all. So in general, we're more bullish than bearish, Captain Obvious. And we have a potential QQQ 4-hour cup and handle last time I looked. We confirmed the daily bull flag. Got a little higher high here. Typically on your cup and handle formation, you'd want it to be a double top, but I would say the psychology is still there. Same thing with SPY. SPY's retracement was a little more than what bulls would like. However, we're holding the 4-hour 12 EMA still. On QQQ, we're holding the 4-hour 12 EMA. And sound, we have, keep coming back to sound because I know a lot of you have it. So 536 keeps a potential bull flag alive on the 4-hour chart. Probably looks best, or 2-hour. 4 hours, fine. So 536 keeps a bull flag alive. Beautiful as always. Awesome. Hey, Lisa. All right. So I showed you the table. Now let's get started with the indices. We talked about ES holding this 4-hour 12 EMA. We have an hourly downtrend. So let's look at SPY real quick because I can really demonstrate the double top. So yesterday, SPY hit 531.56. I don't know. These aren't showing. Let's look at these labels. Here and here. Okay. 531.52 and 531.56. Does that make a bull break? No, that is a double top. Double top by 4 pennies. It broke it by 4 pennies. That is not follow through. So when you see QQQ break resistance by $1 or so, and you see SPY only break it by 4 cents, that could bring QQQ back, which is what happened if SPY is unable to get follow through on the bull break on this daily bull flag. Doesn't mean it can't go get it today. However, we are opening red. 529.17 is your support. And I would say this is pretty important today. We have a potential diamond bullish reversal pattern on VIX. Here, here, here. So we have a potential diamond bullish reversal pattern. So if VIX breaks bull from this pattern, what would that do to the market? It could bring heaviness and a headwind for indices. So I'll be watching VIX closely today. I think this is a pretty telling chart for us today. Looking at QQQ, we broke the all-time high, 45558, and we broke it by 31.89 cents, so almost $1.89. That is a daily bull flag confirmation. However, I doubt that QQQ gets much follow through unless SPY joins the party. 4 hours still holding the 12 EMA. RTY is a little more red today. We have lost the 4-hour EMAs. This is different than the other ones. 2097 is the daily support. Bulls are going to want to see that hold. Let's look at IWM itself. Potential daily bull flag. You want to hold 207.35, and we're pretty close to that. We're 46 cents away. So bulls want to see 207.35 hold on IWM, the Russell. Hang Seng was down pretty big overnight, 2.12%. So watch those China names. Overall, Asia was weak. DAX is down 0.52. Bitcoin is slightly red. I still would keep it on back burner watch. This is a pretty bullish chart holding the hourly 12 EMA and the 4-hour 12 EMA potential bull flag. Ethereum has more oomph because it has the news of this potential ETF getting approved. So Ethereum and Ethereum related names are seeing a big boost. So if you're looking for back burners, I would stick with Ethereum and Ethereum related names because they should have bigger bounces on any type of oversold conditions. Dollar is bouncing. On the daily, this looks like a potential bear flag. The market would love to see this bear flag roll over. However, dollar has not succumbed to the bulls yet, to the bears. And we're pushing here. We'll see if we get an hourly low or high compared to 104.703. If we reject from this level here, if we reject from that level, that could be the confirmation of this potential daily bear flag. And in turn, that should, and emphasis on should doesn't mean it will, it should help gold. And gold, I would keep on back burner watch. Metals have been on fire. Oil is weak. We did that look above and fail. We had a bull break by 14 cents and then promptly rolled over. Daily higher low expected compared to 76.21. That weekly lower high is likely set, and this could be a bear flag. So be careful with oil, especially if dollar strength starts to pick up. But this still looks like a weekly, did I say daily, weekly bear flag on oil. Not looking good. Totally got clocked by the daily 26 EMA. Nat gas is pulling back, had a big night. Look where nat gas is pulling back from. Daily 200 MA, the boomer indicator. Daily simple 200 MA, talk about getting clocked. Got a karate chop to the throat on nat gas. Nat gas, you could keep that on back burner watch maybe for hourly with the size of this move up. Let's see. That's a pretty big move up. How big, you say? About 46% for sure. Have we had our 15-minute back burner yet? Yeah, this could be a 15-minute back burner right here, right now on that gas. This is just not the best time of day to trade it. because there's some manipulation this early in the morning. But you could get, I would wait for hourly if you want to be conservative, if you want to be aggressive. You're looking for a 15-minute oversold bounce right now. Back burner. Apple. Hey, Lisa, yeah, I got some Queen. So here are all my Queen of the Mountains right here. And let me just paint them the color that I like them. How about that? And that way you don't, if you want to get to the gist of it. I'm neutral on that. That I'm green. And XLF, I'm red. And LAC is just type pattern. So that's the Queen of the Mountain trades. And this is the direction I'm looking. Most of them are back burners or reverse back burners in the case of GS and XLF. And I'll get to that in just a second. And Wade, I saw you ask for coin. You are a TCG member. When I see TCG members ask for tickers, you get them. I have coin on our Queen of the Mountain list, and that's why I didn't cover it. But I will be covering it in just a second. All right, Apple's holding up fine. We're green. We're not over yesterday's high yet. Daily bull flag confirmed yesterday. Apple's fine. Last week I was looking at this gap fill, and I'm like, whoa, Apple has a huge gap fill. Will that act as some type of target and or magnet? And it absolutely did not. These bulls are buying. And remember, Tim Cook is buying $100 billion stock repurchase. It looks fine, and it's one of the stronger names this morning. Amazon, Lord have mercy. Amazon, we are gapping down. 182.73 is your next support. If we stay with the 2-day and I stay consistent in what I've been going over with everyone, on the 2-day, we're looking for a potential higher low compared to 166.32. That's $16 away. So Amazon still has plenty of room for that 2-day higher low. But these bulls need to wake up. Like, what's your problem? 182.73. I'm spunky this morning. 182.73. That is your last support, and we'll see if we hold it. Sometimes gap downs are for buying. We'll see if Amazon can be that. Have we gotten hourly oversold? Yeah, and it didn't mark the daily higher low. 2-day. Yeah, we got work to do. Coin is wonderful. It was our Queen of the Mountain trade yesterday with that daily falling wedge, and I have to give credit where credit's due. Charting Me and Dan has been all over that. Potential daily bull flag on NVIDIA. NVIDIA is no longer gapping up. It was earlier. Definitely more bullish than others. You have an end of day support, 945.06, and then 940.29. Earnings tomorrow. Let me just tell you, the options are pretty much, you can't trade them. They're not tradable. Premium is super high because of earnings. So if you want to trade NVDA, let's say you want to day trade it, you could look at XOXL or SOXS for bear. So when it's earnings week, you can look for the closest instrument. So let's say it's Apple earnings week, and you want to trade Apple and the premium's high, which normally on Apple doesn't get super high on options. But you could trade QQQ as a proxy to Apple. Well, I'm telling you, NVIDIA earnings is tomorrow. I was looking at a call yesterday, and it was $5,000 for one call. Typically, that call would be $2,000. I'm not going to pay that premium and watch it decay against me. So then if I'm bullish NVDA, I can go look at SOXL, which is 3 times semis, and say, okay, this will be my proxy to NVDA so I can avoid the options premium. So that's just a thought. NVIDIA is still fine. Hourly 12 EMA is holding for the bulls. 4-hour holding for the bulls. If this doesn't look like a 4-hour cup and handle, I don't know what is. Like, what is a cup and handle? If this ain't it, what is it? Look at it on the 2-hour. Hello. Beautiful. All right, Tesla. Tesla can't hold water. Oh, we're back above yesterday's high, but barely. We're looking for the daily higher low compared to 171.43. Last week, a lot of bulls got excited that, oh, This weekly high or low is likely set. But we can't get through freaking, kids don't say freaking, it's a bad word. We can't get through 180. We have the second weekly inside bar forming on Tesla. Tesla's weak, and I'll be watching options and see if we can get, if there's any gamma squeeze attempt going on. It is weak this morning. We're close to breaking yesterday's low. If we break that low, then we're looking down at daily support of 17143. A little more than $2 away. Thank you, Jamie. Did you get part of sound? If you did, I asked everybody that got sound, put an S in chat. And I understand that a lot of you, and especially TCG members, because you pay for that membership when I'm live streaming, you're like, come on, Lori, give me a trade. Well, I am not going to force trades. When I see them, I see them. And I'm constantly digging for trades. It's not like I'm going to keep them from you or that I'm not doing my homework. But sometimes they're just not there. All right, so Tesla, we've already bemoaned that one enough. ABPT, thanks to Hunter. Hunter, you're a newer, let's see, let me find Hunter. Hunter LeMay. You are a newer pregame attendee, and so we welcome you, and you bring names like this to us, you're more than welcome to stay. We've been known to kick out people. Kidding. No, really, we have kicked out people. Love this rounded bottom. Love that weekly squeeze. Let me go back to that. Do y'all see that? Orange high compression squeeze. Look at sound. You see the hourly high compression squeeze that we had there? That's why we picked it. Lower lows were not getting follow through. That's why we picked it. We had a major compression pattern going on. All right. Now let's go back to ABPT. This thing had a compression pattern high on the weekly. So when a weekly compression pattern fires bullish, you are looking for 6 to 8 bars of follow through. That would be 6 to 8 weeks of follow through. 6 to 8 weeks. That is pretty bullish. So today I have ABPT on back burner watch. All right. We're looking for first 5-minute oversold during regular trading hours, and we haven't had it yet. Or first 15-minute for the more conservative trader. Coin. Daily bull flag. This was one of our Queen of the Mountains yesterday. Again, credit to Charting Mandan, who's been screaming it from the rooftops. We broke bullish yesterday. Bitcoin has been bullish. This is on back burner watch. First 15-minute oversold during regular trading hours and first 5-minute oversold during regular trading hours. Okay, I'm going to keep harping on that. Not now. If it's oversold now, I don't care. We're waiting for regular trading hours with real volume. GDX. I want to look at my notes on this because I don't like it as much. Yeah. If you're interested in trading GDX, you could look for first hourly oversold after this big move up. But I wouldn't say this is my favorite trade setup. And I was watching this 2-hour equilibrium here on GDX. But I don't think I like it as much. I'm taking that off. GS. I got freaking hazed last week about saying I like GS bearish. And I tell y'all every day, there's nothing bearish about new all-time highs. But this trend line is so straightforward. It's simple. You break the trend line, you go bearish. If you missed it, that's okay. Now we wait for a bounce to short. So I'm looking for a reverse back burner to short. If this gets hourly oversold after a new all-time high, what are we going to be looking for? We're going to be looking for a bullish back burner. I don't want to be shorting this in the hole. I want to bounce to short. XLF. I want a bounce to short. You see this bear flag this here on the hourly chart? We got a new all-time high, or we came within 3 pennies of a new all-time high yesterday. I am looking to short XLF on a bounce. LAC. How'd your kids? How'd your wife? Just kidding. I think, yes, a 4-hour. Y'all see this on LAC? This is a super tight pattern. How do you play it? You could play the just pure short and say, okay, 431 has been a double bottom. And what is our double top? So yesterday we hit 448. And if you want to be real conservative, you could say, okay, I'm going to short loss of 431, or I'm going to go long on a break of 448. Then if you stop out and it comes back against you, stop out quick and then wait for the next re-entry point and set up. This is getting super tight. I think we're going to have, or odds favor, here, that's a better way to say it, odds favor a big bullish move or a big bearish move. Either way, a volatile, explosive move to the upside or downside with this type of compression pattern that's been happening most of May so far. So LAC had this big drop. Odds favor downside because the preceding trend was down. However, it could go to the north side. Either way, play the break. Mara is on back burner watch after yesterday's big move and crypto's big move. You're looking for oversold bounces during regular trading hours. That's it for me. I am going to boot up the TCG live stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notify button, hit a button. Give me a follow on X, Chart Gal Lori. Love you all. Use stop losses.